Welcome to episode number 7 of the Hooligan Sports Podcast. Today we have 6 people on the panel.
Breaking
records.
history.
Every day. Breaking records.
I decided to come in last second.
Last second we got Bustos in here. It wasn't originally scheduled. We had his replacement, Christian, ready to go. And right before we hit the record button, Bustos was like, I'm back.
It's
We
like
had
when you
graphics
call
and
up a
everything.
guy ready for AAA and he's ready to make his second stint in the majors.
Yeah.
And we decided, they're injured players, okay.
Yeah, we called up Christian from AAA. He took the long bus trip over from Oklahoma.
Dang.
He made it on time, and then Bustos was like, no, I'm ready to start. And we're like, yo, he made the bus trip the whole way.
Christian film like.
Dead pack. So if you guys don't know, the whole crew by now, we got Ray,
Sodded.
Banger,
Hello.
Christian,
Hello.
Bustos, Bustiana, Bustos. That's 3 Bustos. Tommy, right here, hiding behind me, and me, DJ. Got a lot to talk about. We've been off for like 2 weeks, no episode. A lot has happened in the last 2 weeks.
Went on the vacation last week, man.
Yeah,
Cabo was lit.
Cabo was
dude.
crazy. Cabo was crazy.
We went and partied, dude.
We were there with Gerardo Parra.
Yeah, dude, Gerardo Parra, right?
It's on site when I see him, man.
Christian
Oh,
has
like
a
that?
personal vendetta against
Dang.
Gerardo Parra
Wow.
on site.
He is the biggest Dodger killer there is.
The biggest current active Dodger killer?
Is the devil.
Current active Dodger killer?
Current active Dodger killer.
Dang, bro. I feel like there's a guy or two on the Cubs
there's
that
a
still
guy named
exists.
Paul Goldschmidt who's kind of
Goldschmidt.
Yeah,
I think
Goldschmidt,
the Dodgers
bro.
have owned him the last few times, so I think he's been out. That number has been eliminated from him.
I don't
I mean,
know.
the Washington Nationals just signed him because he knew they were playing the Dodgers 4 games.
Well, another big
Sad.
personal big Dodger killer is St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah, the entire team.
That guy.
for
I don't know if you guys are
sure.
familiar with that guy.
He's actually been around for like 140 years.
Yeah,
It's
he's pretty old.
I mean,
He's still doing
We
well in the
only
league.
had one moment back in early 2000s with the Matt Holliday dropping the ball because he couldn't see the
Oh,
ball.
in the
It
towels?
was 2009. I was at that game.
We had that one
They blamed it
moment.
on the towels.
Yeah.
Blame
We
it
had
on
that
the
one.
lights. Or did he blame it on the lights?
No, well, the towels, because that's when the playoff towels used to be white.
Yeah.
Now they're all blue, but at the time they were white. And who gives out white towels at a baseball game? And he lost it in there.
That's I
Yeah.
think the only time we've beaten St. Louis in a playoff series.
And we got the blue
Recent
towels.
memory,
We
yeah.
lost to them. So time
Wow.
to get them white towels,
White towels
back, baby.
Oh, wow.
White towels.
White towels. Oh my
towels
gosh.
Back.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What you guys want to talk about first? Dodgers or Lakers? What you guys feeling right now?
Let's do a poll. Just kidding. Lakers.
Lakers?
What do you think?
Tommy's favorite subject.
Tommy's favorite subject? Some
You
Laker
know,
talk?
Did you? We heard about some Laker protests, Tommy. Were you the one
Were
that
you-
put that together, bro?
Yeah, were you there?
No, I was home watching TV.
There was,
Damn lie, Tommy.
You
I
went,
think
you
there
went
was
there?
more media covering that than
Yeah, I
actual people.
They're covering the shootout yesterday.
Yeah.
In Vernon?
Seriously.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, that was a wild. Can we just take a break from Laker talk real quick
Yeah.
to talk about this high-speed
Let's time out.
This
That
high-speed
was across
chase?
the street from the UPS
It
warehouse
was, yeah.
I was used to work at, and I told Alana I would just turn around and just went back home. Like, what do you want me to do?
with the UPS truck?
No,
We're just taking it back home.
crazy.
in
Like,
that
alright,
warehouse,
guys,
had
see ya.
to stay in there. They couldn't leave. Like all my buddies were posting. On Instagram.
Was it right outside the warehouse?
Yeah, it was.
Oh
literally
my
across the street where the
goodness.
train tracks were at.
That's right.
That's nuts, bro.
was
It really was.
I wish I was still.
That's
there.
probably the craziest high-speed chase I've seen in a minute. The fact that he was sticking his head
this
out.
fool-
Yeah.
Do you see the gun he had too?
That was
Yeah,
it's
it
like,
looks
it's like a 40, I think 44
I mean,
Magnum.
Clint Eastwood right
You ain't
there.
first, you're last.
Yo, that guy plays way too much GTA, bro. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Bro,
in real life.
I was remember I was on Facebook and then someone Facebook Live and I see this fool pop out the
Yeah.
car and I was like,
What the fuck was that?
I was like,
Yeah,
dude,
what?
who pops out with a 44 Magnum?
Right?
This fool looking like he came out the PC cafe too. Like this fool was like
He's
straight
right up.
crazy,
He's
bro.
a nerd.
for
That's
sure.
just a
I
great-
was like crazy.
was a
I was
nerd.
watching that at work. I was like, how's this guy? It's like,
We were like,
doing
He looked young,
is
bro.
that Bustos?
But see,
We find Bustos. He had glasses on.
Bustos on the run, dude.
You're like, oh my god, he escaped.
I mean,
Oh my goodness.
He's on his way to the studio right now. He's coming
Silly.
for us,
I
guys.
gotta admit, though,
was
But-
that was a great chase.
He was
you know?
on his way to Laker the protest. That's what he was.
He was.
You guys were out?
Did he die?
Palenka!
Hey,
Did the guy die?
No, dude. He apparently it was funny because Alana was like, "Oh my God, he died," and I'm like, "No, he didn't. He's probably just playing dead in his car."
No, that dog.
Then they sent the
Messed
dog.
him up, dude.
Yeah.
They sent the dog because I think they thought he was dead, and then they let the dog go, and you saw the dog like pulling him out. I was like, oh, he has to be dead because the dog's on him. And then they're like, no, he's alive. I was like, you mean he was just a chew toy for this dog? Like 30 seconds.
He like chewed his face off.
Yeah.
Instead of sending the cops in there, which is a lot
More dangerous.
Yeah. You send now the
So
They sent a robot, and then they sent the dog,
Yeah.
and then the cops.
Yo, but the robot looked like it was scared too,
Let
though.
the cops do it, man. What are you gonna send a
Wait,
dog
so
in
Bustos,
for?
are you like officer in training now or what?
No,
bro?
I've just seen it because how many times now like breaking news, speed chase in Los Angeles.
I had to get my badge for Boy Scouts, okay?
Officer Bustos on the case.
I thought the
Send in
robot.
the K9.
I thought the robot was gonna shoot him when it was happening. I was like, oh, the robot's got a gun. The robot's got a gun.
It's Roomba advanced, bro. Trains a Roomba to start busting off shots, bro.
So
Skirt.
back to the Lakers.
Back to
Alright, guys.
back to the Lakers protest you
Lakers
never got
time.
to.
Yeah. I mean, the Lakers are. That whole thing is a Hollywood drama story.
And do
Yeah,
you think
dude.
it's even better with these hirings, or what do you think?
I mean, didn't I call the person last episode that Kurt Rambis was basically the puppet master and the mole?
I was actually
Yep.
thinking about it, because I was reading about Kurt Rambis, stirring up all the trouble. I was like,
You-
damn, does Bustos
It's
actually have
inside
sources?
sources, bro. It's not lying,
Bustos
bro.
got sources?
Bustos has the sources.
Everything
Yeah, I
was
know.
on paper. You just got to do a little investigation. You can see that Kurt Rambis had some more control than we all thought we did. More than that, too.
Dang.
It's kind of
I mean,
scary.
Tyronn Lue was basically signed, sealed, and delivered.
Yeah, everyone said it was a done deal.
But there's two things that prevented that hire.
LeBron James.
No, LeBron
James.
James is the only one who was not happy about this. One, Lakers became cheap. Instead of going the typical 5 years, they only wanted 3 years.
The same to LeBron's
Same
contract.
LeBron
Yeah.
contract. So they're basically saying, you're only Tyronn Lue, you're only the Lakers coach because of LeBron.
LeBron.
Didn't like that. Second, he wanted Kurt Rambis and Jason Kidd on as assistant
Assistant?
coach. Who in their right mind as a coach will want a team to dictate who's your assistant?
So he was basically like, kick rocks.
Yeah. Now the Lakers look like they're close to signing Vogel.
They did. It was official.
official?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
official.
It is
I've been-
official.
I've been busy.
And Jason Kidd's
And Jason
official
Kidd's
as the
official,
assistant
yeah.
coach.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
As of right now.
As of right now.
who's actually this actual coach? Jason Kidd or Vogel?
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
What the fuck
LeBron James.
Okay, so
LeBron James?
the protest.
The protest.
What the
What-
hell is going on?
Well,
Are you in
what-
favor of this protest?
What was it, and why was it? Like the people I saw was like I felt like it was like a political rally of like people that are angry. They're like, we're angry at anything. I
I
was
saw
like,
some anti-Trump signs.
I saw-
dude, I was like, you guys have like
I
no
saw-
like
It was a bunch
structure.
of kids from like I think
Orange
Calabasas
County
or
type. Yeah,
something.
but say, but look like Orange
from
County kids,
Calabasas,
bro.
What are you?
There's a bunch of hype beasts.
Yeah.
Sit your little asses
I
down.
want some cool looking shoes, bro. I'm sick of this, bro.
I want to
coming
win
out?
championships.
Dude, they're like, they're
And
just.
I like how big ballers act.
Yeah, I saw a sign that says
Big wallet.
hire.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Hire LeVar or like.
No, it was like sign them. Who's the middle?
Sign Leandro, draft LaMelo.
Hire
and
LeVar.
I was like,
Yeah.
okay, you're an idiot because that would be the end of humanity if that happened.
All bad.
Ball in the family, bro.
Ball in the family.
Whoever made that type of sign, I question their intelligence.
And then
It was LeVar.
It was LeBron. He paid him out
I
together.
thought,
He was wearing the Aria, the mask, the many-faced God. He was wearing a different
I thought we
face.
were getting rid of LeVar, but he always finds a way to pop back up.
Why do you hate LeVar? Just entertain him for the entertainment.
Oh,
I think he's entertaining. I know everyone hates him, but he's pretty entertaining. So a lot has been going on this last couple weeks since our last episode, as far as the Dodgers are concerned. Had a couple big series against the Padres. Who else did we play? The Braves. We swept the
Play
Braves.
Later.
I mean,
The Dodgers are just a good home team. Just play out.
Dodgers at home are on point.
Money.
I mean, they did pretty well. Their last road trip, I was there for all 6 games actually.
Yeah. How was San Diego? I know that's always a tradition.
Oh, we talking about San
Okay.
Diego.
We're talking
So-
about Petco Park
I
again.
talk about San Diego. All right, let's talk about San Diego. So, to all 2 of you Padres fans in the world that might be watching this podcast right now,
Damn.
Shots
you're all
fired.
welcome for the sellout at Petco Park last weekend. Y'all wanted the smoke,
You got the
and
smoke.
you got it.
You got the smoke.
You got one game out of there, and that was because of a couple of infield singles and eventually a grand slam by Hunter Renfroe, who will probably be sent down to AAA El Paso later this week.
He's a big staple in El Paso, Mr. Renfroe.
Huge staple. I mean, he's frequented every Pluckers out there.
Wow.
Is this making anyone else uncomfortable?
Wait,
right now?
Christian.
It's only a game.
Let me ask you a question.
Why you have to
What was the Dodger to Padre ratio at the stadium for the weekend?
It's always 80-20.
Let's put it this way. Every time
like
Manny
ground
Machado's
beef.
name was announced at Petco Park, Manny Machado,
Yes, I like that.
shortstop for the San Diego Padres,
Star shortstop.
at Petco Park, he got booed.
Hard.
Wow.
Not
Machado?
loudly booed, but you could hear the boos.
Enough to notice it.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
also Dodger fans booing him. Like, why are you mad at him? Like, they're like, oh, he's a traitor. Like,
No, because
Why you have to be mad?
sucked during the World Series. That's why we booed him.
It's only
all right,
game.
that's an acceptable reason to boo him.
Bro, Manny
Morales
comes
kicking
out.
in on Busto.
Cut him off.
Hey,
Dang.
cut the little guy
He's
off.
bringing up the Manny Machado feelings right now.
You know he's like fucking Fogel and super bad right now.
I'll go get the boos myself.
You look like Pinocchio.
Okay, so
Bro, Machado came up to bat. He's
Everyone
just
should
like,
have kept the
booze.
vest on.
But he did give us a reason to boo the first two
And
games. He hit
Dod-
3 home runs.
Dodgers were literally 1 out away from a sweep. That's also.
Thanks.
I mean, we did lose the last game, but we were 1 out
Dude,
away from a.
it was our boy again, bro.
what do you think Kelly Jansen should still be our closer?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they
No.
they overuse him at times
I agree.
where it's just like, dude, what they use Urias the other day, correct?
Money.
And he was on
just
point.
switch it up a little bit. Give Kenley a day off or two. Like, I get it. You have a run lead or 2-run lead. There's other pitchers in that bullpen that you might be able to put in, but you can't overuse them.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
So-
And there is
Strongly agree.
a guy that pitches like this.
Well,
Hey,
do you really want Craig Kimbrell on your team?
Yes.
No, as a closer?
Yes.
Well, here's
No.
the thing. He has the worst numbers in the playoffs than Kelly Jansen.
Well, you know what, Busto?
I mean, Busto's got these stats on top of that. He's not even checking anything right now. He just knows this.
I mean,
But you're not gonna have him as a closer. You're gonna don't even have him as an eighth. Inning pitcher, a setup, maybe a seventh, because we all know we can't trust. Sorry, Bung, but Pedro Baez.
Cover
You
your
can't-
ears, Bung.
You can't trust him.
yeah.
And I mean, don't get me wrong.
Sometimes-
There's times where Pedro Baez does come in the clutch, but he's just iffy. You never
He's
know
been in the
what you're
clutch,
gonna
like-
get from him. And a Craig Kimball type of
Yo, Christian's getting heated, bro.
a statue of player. Like,
Tell him, Cristiano. Tell him.
that's
you
the,
can.
that's the problem, though. Craig Kimbrell will not come to the Dodgers unless he's closing.
And he's
And
wants
that's
some
fine.
He's
big
made it
time
pretty
money
clear
too.
That, like, he wants to be a closer.
Like we don't
somewhere.
have it.
I mean, but are they still trying to stay under that
They're still still
Okay.
staying.
All right, boys.
their own internal cap
Right.
that they're making?
Yeah.
Two options.
We need another $5 billion in profit.
Two
Right.
options. Craig Kimball comes to the Dodgers,
Oh.
or Bumgarner.
Oh,
Don't say that.
Wait.
I saw that.
Shut your mouth, Busto.
Bustos is getting
Or-
heated right
I
now.
saw that.
Can
He's
you
like, let me take
see
another swing of this
Bumgarner
Modelo.
coming at the trade deadline? I mean, we are just in May. Trade deadline's not till July. We don't know what our record's going to be in July. We don't know how many games
First
we're
place
going to
in the
be
league
in
still.
first place. Yeah. But
To this day.
do you to this
That's
day,
it. That's
do
what I
you
need.
see Madison Bumgarner
No.
in
No.
Dodger blue? But we'll start with
No.
Christian.
Okay.
Preach, brother,
So,
preach.
it is no secret that I do not like Madison Bumgarner as a person. I don't
Shocker.
care if he plays for one of our division rivals. I don't see him coming to the Dodgers simply because of the fact that the Giants would even consider trading
Within the
a
division.
guy like that.
Okay, so he gave out 8 teams that he would not be traded
Yes.
to: Cubs, Yankees,
All
Red Sox, Astros, all the contenders.
Dodgers weren't on
Dodgers
that
were
list.
not on the list. So
And-
that's why all the speculation is Bumgarner's going to be a Dodger.
And who is the baseball operation of the Giants right now?
Farhan.
Farhan Trady.
Wow.
And guess where he was last year?
Zohan?
Don't mess with the Farhan.
Oh.
Last year's
they're-
Dodger
that
GM.
guy is
Do
fantasy
the disco. Do
football.
the disco.
God.
Jesus.
Disco dance.
Yeah, but still.
Disco.
Bustos is hyping Farhan and Friedman are going to be
Well, you never
working
know
out a
that.
deal.
They actually have a relationship. A trade between the
Birdman.
Giants and Dodgers. As much as it sounds crazy, it is more possible now than it would ever be.
Okay, how wild would this be? Last year, Dodgers with Puig. This year, no Puig, and we add Bumgarner? Talk about the heel turn.
Yeah, how about let's do that.
Oh, but I can't
You know-
do the rest now.
You know how many Bumgarner shirts I gotta get rid of? I was like, just kidding, guys.
For now.
Hey,
Don't look at me. Okay, now you can look at us now.
We're gonna
Hey,
make
what?
fun. We're your
I'll look you in the
friends.
eye.
Madison's a guy's name too. Just kidding.
Okay, we're gonna be bums' bums.
It's funny because
Hey,
like
hey,
starting a
Madison, hey, dog, hey.
Hey, sorry about all that back there.
I'm sorry, man.
I was going
We
through some
cool,
weird
man.
stuff.
Who's this for?
I was just in a weird time,
I
Madison.
wasn't making fun of your delivery, all right?
I never made a southern joke at your direction.
You're
in my
a
life.
really great dirt biker, man.
do you guys remember when I tried to fight him? Do you guys remember that?
No,
You tried
Do
to
you
fight.
remember that?
I do not remember.
Where I was in left field.
refresh
He
the
came
memory.
out. So this is like I think this was 2014 when he tried to like that incident was like one of the second or third one when Puig hit the home run.
Is it the
and
"Don't Look at Me"?
It wasn't that one. It was before
No,
that
was
one.
later.
Okay.
It was
Actually, no, that happened in 2016.
16.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was the 2014 season when
The bench is cleared.
Well, they didn't clear all the way, but Kemp and a couple guys came
Yeah.
out and they was like, "What's up, bro?" But Puig hit a home run and he took the sweetest trot.
Yeah.
And then he's going around third and Bumgarner, you could see him mouthing, "Get the fuck on," and start
Yeah.
walking, you know.
Watch your profanity.
Sorry, but so he and so like after that, I was mad because like Bumgarner always did it, and I don't want to like assimilate anything, but he is from the South. He's from Georgia. He's a country
North
boy.
Uh-oh.
I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. He's from North Carolina. Posey's from Georgia. So sorry. He's from North Carolina. He's deep in redneck territory. He's probably racist. And because
think he's racist.
every time he's ever had a problem with a player of the other team, it's never been a white dude, ever.
He's just too much of a.
I'm just saying, he's a hothead, and I'm just saying, and
Coincidentally, it's
hey,
always
coincidentally, it's always someone that's not a white player.
hot take.
So
Do you also think Steger is racist?
hell no, because he's a good boy. He's pretty. He's
They're
handsome.
also from North Carolina.
But he's not from the same city.
Annapolis.
There's good people in Raleigh. There's good people all over the world, but there's also bad people all over the world.
There's
my
also
point being,
good people in Fuquay Arena, North Carolina.
right there you go.
Was
My-
that a shout out? What did I
That's
miss it there?
That was definitely a shout out. My point being this, right? I picked onto that, and like this was up to that point. I was like, dude, Bumgarner's a racist. I was just mad, and so I was like, hey, Bum, you don't try that racist crap in L.A., buddy. I'll throw it down with you right now, dog. And I was like,
That's the PG version, folks.
I was like, gloves off, bro. You're a big baby. That was definitely the PG version.
That was
So
Hey, bud.
he looks back at me. He's like, "You want a piece of me?"
What?
And I was like, "Yeah, bro. Let's go right now." He starts laughing me off, and then he tries to get Louis, the security guard, to like kick me out. And Louis never gonna kick me out. Louis is my boy.
Right.
But Louis comes up to me.
Podcast.
He's like, "Hey, Ray. Come on, hijo, don't do this right now." He's like,
Don't put
just
me in
chill
this
out, just chill
situation.
out. And Bumgarner got mad because I wasn't getting kicked out. He thought I was gonna get kicked out.
Wow.
And I was like, "Oh, you think you have pull here? Nah, dog. You better watch your back, bro. It gets serious even
I'll see
after
you
the
in the
last
parking
pitch."
lot, eh?
Yeah, bro. I can't stand Bumgarner, bro.
I'm gonna hit you with
security
the
guard.
elote guy.
Say it. If Bumgarner leads us to the promised land and help us win the World Series,
Oh my God! Don't say that, Booster.
Hey, at this
was
point, I'll
not
take
done.
anything to win a World Series.
exactly.
Right.
So
That means getting
Welcome,
Bumgarner
If
is a
Bum-
possibility if it means guaranteed
If
for
Bumgarner were to come to the Dodgers, I would put all differences aside and say, look, you play for us, put in the work, let's get it.
I'd be like, "Hey, asshole, I still want to fight you because I want to make sure you're not racist."
He's gonna beat the racism out of
Like,
him.
hey, just like,
I'm gonna beat
Ray's gonna be like, hey,
Whoop
welcome
his
to LA,
ass,
but I
dude.
need that fade
Dude,
though.
have you ever seen his commercial? He drives like a Ford truck. He's like such a hick, bro.
Yeah.
Like all his commercials, because I lived in NorCal for 3 years, so all his like ads are up there. It's like, I drive a Ford F-150, and it's like,
Motor
if you want to be
Trend
like
Truck of the
Madison,
Year.
yeah, if you want to be like Madison Bumgarner,
Hey
drive
boys,
an
I guess I'm not gonna
F-250.
get a
I'm
truck
just
then,
saying.
god damn
Make
it.
sure. Bumgarner's great and all, but
No, he is not.
He's clutch. That's all
He's
he
clutch.
is.
He can
And he can hit home runs,
we all know we still hate your guts.
He can rake, yeah, for sure.
pretty much.
A homeboy
But,
can rake, but
Yeah.
You still ain't shit.
I don't know, bro.
He's still a giant at the end of the day. Until he
Bumgarner,
becomes a Dodger,
forget
is
you.
when I
Go
will
to the American
change.
League, we don't need you. We'll be back in the World Series later, bud.
Fuck you. Whoa,
Wow.
sorry.
Watch your
I just,
Frick you.
I don't know if I hate
Break
anybody
right here.
more in sports than Bumgarner.
I
bro.
know, and we.
Oh, Matthew Kachuk. Sorry, totally forgot about him for half a
No,
second.
Brad Marchand.
So here's a question.
Corey
What do you
Perry.
do- What do you
Katy
do?
Perry.
Katy Perry.
We know now.
Tiger Woods.
Go ahead,
The
Josh.
main
Sorry.
problem with the Dodgers is the bullpen.
Oh, hold on. Pause this 1 second. Boosters, are you wearing your Tiger Woods cosplay right now?
Hey,
And that's the black
You know
hat.
what, guys? Tomorrow's Sunday, and he wears red on
I'm
Sunday.
noticing the red shirt, black hat combo right now.
it's major championship week this week.
Uh-huh.
Second major of the year, the PGA Championship.
Dang.
I, work at, as some people might know, I work at a golf course.
Shout out to Industry Hills Golf Course. He's like, don't mention
I'm
it.
somewhat of a golf pro teaching there at the golf course.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sponsored by Bridgestone.
I mean,
Hey.
AKA.
Wait. He's sponsored by. Can you get us tires?
yeah.
Okay, then you're not.
You got the tire
sponsored.
hookup booster?
You ain't sponsored.
He said
Go ahead,
Bridgestone
you
Golf.
want the tires
Bridgestone
to the podcast
Golf.
right
He's
there?
a
So Bridgestone.
effing liar.
So I'm sponsored by Bridgestone Golf.
So can you get us hook up on tires?
We
or-
need tires.
Who do we talk to?
Right? All of us need some new
Thanks.
tires.
We
so.
actually need tires.
Hey, real quick. I need some tires, but go ahead.
I don't get tires, unfortunately.
Sorry.
It's only
He's
golf.
like, guys, I'm telling you, no tires.
We don't need golf shit. We need tires.
Do you get golf stuff?
You get golf stuff? Like what?
Golf balls, golf clubs.
Golf cart tires?
Wait. Can I get some balls?
I have like
Ray, you trying to go balls deep?
Okay, can you give me a
Hella.
Bridgestone
You
flashlight?
had the
no.
D.
Then that's some bullshit.
So I have.
I love a lot of balls.
So I have.
What do you got?
I get about 6,000 to 8,000 golf balls a year
Are they good?
Wow, for free?
for free.
Bustos is
Okay.
golf.
Bustos, can we sell
Okay.
them?
I'm going to go on next Sunday. I'm going to go take a lesson with you. We're going to just
Right.
go to the driving range.
Can we do a segment where we all try to
So
golf?
basically,
Yeah,
look at
let's
my
go.
golf. We'll
We
do
talk
it one
golf,
day.
but
We'll do it.
Industry
We'll
Hills.
do it one
Industry
day.
top
Okay.
You'll see my golf club.
Industry Hills.
My whole set's basically a Bridgestone golf set, except for my
Wow.
driver.
I can
What's
tell.
your driver?
Timeless.
Tailor made?
I can-
Oh.
Unfortunately,
it's
sorry,
nice.
sorry, Bridgestone. I know.
You just lost a sponsor, Bustos.
But I love your hybrid 3-wood irons, golf balls.
Yo, what are we
Of course he
talking
loves
about
that
right
hybrid
now?
three-wood iron.
How'd we go from Madison Bumgarner to
Yeah,
Bustos
we're gonna have
driver?
to cut this whole
Bustos,
golf thing.
yeah, but what's your
Bustos,
favorite part about him?
Let's
dude?
go topic here.
Wait,
I just mentioned
how
this
long-
Tiger Woods cosplay, and now here we
How
are.
far is your drive, Bustos?
About 280.
Wow.
Wow.
Dude, 280?
285 right here, dog.
280
Ladies,
feet?
you hear that?
Is that 280 feet?
80.
280 yards.
80 yards.
280 yards?
Happy Gilmore ain't got shit on Bustos.
Oh my
Probably a
God,
little
Bustos.
less, but,
Ladies,
you
you
don't
hear
know
that?
how far you get.
If you want a golf lesson hands on, you know where to
You
find
know who to
them.
come to.
Industry Hills Golf Course. Josh Bustos.
Yeah, anybody out there, he's very hands-on, but he's also the best out there.
Duh. Bridgestone.
Tiger
duh.
Woods, who?
Let's go back to actually.
All right, guys.
But
All
basically,
right, guys, you guys are getting me
Let's
embarrassed.
get on
What
to
about-
the
Let's
topics.
go
What are
back
we
to the
talking about?
Dodgers. We can talk about PGA Championship later.
We could talk about the Tiger
Dodgers.
Woods
So,
cosplay another
We
time.
gave San Diego the smoke. The next series was Atlanta.
and they got
hot
smoked
manna.
more.
They got
Oh my God.
Did
They
they
went-
get tomahawked, Christian?
Yes, they did.
Oh, no.
Why do we suck? Where's Chipper and John Smoltz?
Honestly,
Kinda.
I think we're honestly still waiting for Craig Kimbrell to come in to pitch.
Just-
for the Braves.
I know.
Everyone do his pose.
I can't do it because there's like.
It's okay to touch
By the way,
Put
best
your arm around
playoff
him.
memory of my life alive was the Uribe home
On
run.
Uribe
Uribe.
status
I've
as
never ever
Dodger
heard the
legend.
stadium louder.
Yeah, when he did the
Ever.
bat drop afterwards.
no,
it was
no.
like on that Max
The
Muncy
loudest
bat
I've
drop
ever heard
level.
Dodger Stadium was Chris Taylor's home run in Game 1 of the World
World
Series
Series?
last year.
That,
that was
2 years
wrong.
ago.
No,
I've
Justin Turner's
ever-
walk up
No,
against the
Justin
I was
Cubs.
gonna
Home
say,
run.
his home run against
No,
the Cubs
dude.
was nice, but
No.
I mean
No,
personally,
dude, for Chris
the
Taylor
dogs.
to lead off a World Series game
That was awesome.
Steve
1,
Finley, October
2004.
2nd, 2004.
I got it.
against
Manny
the Giants.
Ramirez pinch hit grand slam on Manny Ramirez bobblehead night.
Touche.
That
One
was
pitch.
amazing. I was there.
I was there. It was the craziest game ever.
Whole time.
Like
right?
the price for the bobblehead went up instantly on that one.
Yeah.
It's almost
First
like-
pitch too. Just the first pitch. Blam. Grand slam. I'm going home.
I think we need a
Later.
poll question right now.
Right. What was the loudest moment at Dodger
It
Stadium?
went
the loudest moment
Justin Turner's
ever.
home run,
Nope.
Chris Taylor's home run,
Nope.
Manny Ramirez home
Juan
run.
Uribe home run.
Loudest moment at
Uribe.
Dodger Stadium
Justin
within the last
Turner.
10 years since
Yeah.
it's all
Juan
occurred.
Uribe's home run.
You guys ready?
What?
When the Dodgers announced Dollar Dodger Night. That was the loudest I've ever heard Dodger Stadium.
That was pretty loud.
That is pretty loud.
I'll say
Dollar
Truth
Dodger
for Taco
dogs.
Night.
In the bathroom.
I'll say the first time ever Dodger Stadium was filled before 7 o'clock would have been Vin Scully Appreciation Day.
What about
We were there.
Charlie Culberson's home run on Vin Scully's final
Oh,
broadcast?
Dude, you know, no. I mean, I was no.
Because
I
we
don't
were
know.
trying to
No,
clinch that day. Right?
Yeah.
It was clinch miss.
I
Yeah, it
remember,
was-
I remember that day really well. So, Giants were losing to the Padres, and they lost.
Because
so
we were
San Francisco
we were
lost.
scoreboard watching that whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Vin Scully on TV was calling both games, the game live in front of him. And
Were you at the stadium or?
I was at the ballpark.
He was actually in the booth with Vin. I don't know if
He was.
It's true, actually.
Thanks to
yeah.
our
small little fact.
Thanks to
Yeah.
my friend Mario, actually was inside the press box
I was.
that
Oh, yeah.
that afternoon.
I was with DJ.
That's true.
No,
This is true.
No, I was at the ballpark, but I remember watching the rebroadcast later on that night, and Culberson walked off literally moments before the Padres could confirm the win, so it was going to happen regardless.
Vin Scully's call is like
Chills, dude.
that moment.
Like
was
who
crazy.
expected Charlie
Iconic.
Culberson? Like I was like Culberson, get on base, let Grandal do it.
Charlie?
Charlie
We're
Culberson.
talking about Charlie?
Culberson, no matter
Charlie
what he
bit
does
my
in his
finger.
career, will have a
Charlie.
soft spot.
That was the
for
day that Charlie Culberson made everybody put respect on his name.
No.
That was the day Charlie Culberson became a man.
Actually, the first day I put respect on his name was when he dropped that can of corn fly ball in Colorado. You remember that regular season game? The Dodgers were in Colorado. I think it's like 2014 or 15 season. He's sitting there in left field, bro, just like, oh yeah, I got this, and like literally gave the Dodgers the win. Just sitting there, ball lands like 12 feet to his behind, bro. It was so funny.
I remember there's that Jason Worth one like that.
I'm not sure. Was he one of the last
Jason Wright.
strikeouts
Poor Jason
during
Wright.
Clayton Kershaw's no-hitter?
That was Corey Dickerson was the last
Was it one of the last
was the
strikeout?
Eric
One of the
Dickerson?
last.
Culberson might have been.
Rams legend.
No, but, you know, his home run to win the West, that wasn't the best
It might have
play
been,
of
It
that
wasn't the
night.
loudest, but it was definitely
it might have been the most emotional.
No, bullshit. When Vin Scully dedicated
Whoa,
profanity.
whoa! Thank
Bull
you.
Caca.
Watch your
When
profanity.
Vin Scully dedicated "You Are the Wind Beneath My Wing."
Don't bring it up.
Oh my God, I
I
cried.
told
Why
myself
you
I
gotta
was
make me
gonna.
cry, Tommy?
I told
Hey,
you I
you
was
know
gonna
what?
cry on this podcast.
Me and Elena both we both.
I think
That was like, dude, like I didn't even know you, Vin, but that got me, dude. Of all the years listening to that guy,
Grandpa Vin
no.
came through
that
again.
was the way to send them out. Though,
Honestly,
at Dodger Stadium.
seeing him at Jackie Robinson days here, walking Rachel Robinson out, I was like, this is my moment, bro. This is the Dodgerville right here,
I'm
dog.
going to
That's my
take this
Vin.
time to give
I love you, Dad.
Ray all the props on the soundboard tonight because it's.
You got it going.
Thank you, guys. I tried.
I
told myself
Boys, but I mean, okay, Dodgers are still in first place. Anyone worried? Anyone worried?
No,
I'm not worried at
We're just
all.
worried about the
It's
we're
like
just
every
worried
time,
about the
every time they
bullpen.
lose a game, they rattle off another set of.
I'm not worried till the World Series.
No, but like I said,
I'm not worried.
Dude.
like I said a couple weeks ago, the Dodgers are never. We win X amount of games. I mean, we don't win 2, lose 1, win 4, lose 2. It's either you go streaking or
Yeah, they're
nothing
extra
else.
streaky this year.
Yeah.
They're extra streaky.
You know what's interesting though? It's like I've been telling people this, and this is a very we're spoiled
yes,
in a way,
very much.
But I remember since the end of the 2014 season, I'm just like, bro, we're making the playoffs. I don't care until the World Series, bro. Like as long as we get there, I don't care.
Jack,
But
I'm good.
I mean, it's almost a sure bet at this point. Like unless
Yeah.
like a catastrophe.
That's just us talking
And
spoiled again.
And we had catastrophes last season, and we made it with one
It's
game.
to the point where we're actually feel like we're mad when they lose a game. Oh wait, we're 3 games above 5. 3 games.
Oh wait, we're the best winning percentage
Yeah.
in baseball.
We have the
Oh
most
wait,
wins in baseball.
I think right now we're 11 or 12 games
Yeah,
above
over
500.
Yeah.
Remember-
5 and 14.
we have the most wins in baseball right now.
Yeah,
Last year's skid in September when we lost. What was?
2 years ago.
Oh,
Or
dude.
2 years
Yeah.
ago when we lost like 14.
And we still made the playoffs.
we still made it to the World
had a
Series.
10-game lead.
Yeah.
But the Dodgers always struggle after the All-Star break. Every
Yeah.
year. Never fucking fails. Never freaking fails.
Shout out.
Never fails. But mid-May, right now,
Fire time.
Normally around this time of year, it's like we're struggling.
A little bit.
mid-May, right now, who's the biggest threat to the Dodgers right now? Mid-May.
Are we talking about National League?
Yeah, no, National
The
League.
Carolina Hurricanes.
No, you're talking about
National League, mid-May. We'll
North
name a team right now. Who's the biggest
The
threat to the
injured
Dodgers?
list
yeah, they do.
Dude.
St. Louis Cardinals because they always
themselves.
Cardinals.
Yeah,
always.
themselves.
Cardinals.
I'm saying the Cubs.
I'm gonna say
Cubs, Cardinals.
I'm saying themselves.
Indiana Pacers.
say
that was a
the
good one.
3-headed monster that is the National League Central Division. You have Milwaukee, the North Side, the Cubs, and the St. Louis Cardinals.
You're saying overall in the whole league, those are the their biggest.
That's
The
probably
NL Central has been quite a pain in our side.
So do you see NL Central and then 2 NL Central teams in a wild card game?
Yeah.
Stacey,
that might
three
be a
teams.
possibility.
Because the NL East is garbage right now. And
Yeah.
the NL.
I think the Mets take it.
They have a chance, honestly.
That's how bad the NL East is. The
Yeah.
Mets could actually.
But they don't have a
somehow
bad
accidentally
roster.
play.
They're just-
Philadelphia's probably going to win that division.
I'm gonna go with the Miami Marlins.
All right, Don Mattingly.
Thank you.
Anyways,
I'm surprised he's not fired after this year.
again,
Don
we're talking
Mattingly
bad
won
about the
the World
Dodgers, and then
Series.
but then we realize again we're still the best.
They're still the Dodgers.
Still the Dodgers, baby.
Okay.
Not worried about
Just
it.
keep,
Heck
So-
yeah.
if they win games at home, we just need to start doing that more on the road.
And we need to
That's
stop.
been-
We need to
we're
start
like
hearing this.
500 We're 500 as of this podcast on the road at 10-10.
Oh, also, just lastly, we need to see more wins after this song. Step it up, Kenley.
We like
Friend of-
to
I love you.
win.
Friend of the podcast.
We don't like to lose.
We really
Just
actually love you,
strike
dog.
out
Please send
everyone
us a hug.
Please come on to our show, Ken.
Guys,
What do you want to talk about?
Dodgers, we're going to be fine.
I kind of
Lakers
want to
doing
talk.
good.
No, I want to talk some hockey, guys.
Ooh, hockey?
There's been some interesting stuff so far.
Damn.
Let's talk about the Stanley Cup
How about
playoffs.
those Carolina Hurricanes?
Those
about 'em?
bunches of jerks from Wake County.
Those ones.
Go.
Okay,
I'm
so
an ex-resident of North Carolina.
what are your guys' predictions for the conference finals?
You go first.
Real quick, could we recap the? Or do you want to recap? Do you want to recap first?
Yeah, we could
Let's
do a
recap.
quick recap on what.
semifinals.
First round, wild card.
We already talked about the first.
Yeah, second round
Talking about
was the
the
last
second round.
one
Second round.
we
Second round.
left off from.
So Sharks beat the Avalanche, sadly.
In 7 games.
7 games.
Another,
7 games.
Another great series.
It was a great
You
series.
know the Ducks can learn a thing or two from the Sharks.
Yeah, in game 7s, or the Kings for that matter. But Sharks,
foul.
game 7 against the Avalanche had some very questionable calls. The offside goal that should have not been
Yes.
offside.
Yes.
Interesting stuff.
See, I hate it when the benches bleed over the blue line because it's just like when they're on the ice, off the ice, that whole offside thing right there.
It's weird.
It's weird. It's just like I don't know. I understand why they do it. I understand.
But you know what's good for right now, guys?
Take that, San Jose.
Yes.
We gotta use that now.
oh, music to my ears.
Stanley Cup.
0.
We might have to use.
They,
Still 0.
We gotta get
believe
this
they
in while we
actually
can.
won.
Yeah, exactly. We might have. We'll get to use this for another couple of weeks.
I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. I am scared at the
Yeah.
moment.
And
I
Christian
am
said
very
it.
scared
They
of that.
won tonight in
They
their
won
Western
game
Conference
1
final.
tonight.
They sure
Wow.
did.
6-3.
So 3 games from the final.
In typical St. Louis fashion, a team from St. Louis has let me down once again.
Why?
I've already. I honestly,
guys?
kind of random, but I really hate professional sports in St. Louis. Like, I'm not a Rams fan. I know you guys. A lot of you guys are Rams
Here we
fans.
go.
They're from
I
LA.
thoroughly enjoy the misery that
I love you, Ray.
Same, bro.
I enjoy that LA took the Rams away from them back. It's like
Took 'em
you
back.
guys got the XFL coming. We'll take them too.
We do have an
I will
XFL
take
too.
that too.
And
We'll
we have
take
the
your
best
XFL
XFL
team
team
too,
ever.
St. Louis, and we'll have 2 of them.
Well, that game was in San Jose, right?
It was in San Jose, and you know
Yeah.
what? Looking at everything, St. Louis had a bad game, and also St. Louis beat the Stars in 7 games. Ray Stradamus prediction confirmed.
Wow.
Going into that game, the Blues, Sharks have home ice right now. The Blues win one of the 2 games. That's all that really matters.
Yeah,
then
get
they
a
get
split.
this neutralized again. So
I got that series going 7.
I have 7 Blues.
7 Blues.
What do you
7
guys have? 7 Sharks. You think they're getting to the final again, Boost?
Yeah, they're going to the finals and find a way to choke it. They always find a way to choke it.
Yeah, choke
Tommy off
City.
camera says Blues in 7.
Blues in 7. Blues in 6.
Wow.
We're on the West. We're talking about the Western Conference.
Dang.
We're talking about practice?
He's trying to get to the next one
Blues
though.
in 7,
We're
he
talking
said.
about.
Tommy's out here.
So
throwing-
DJ,
oh, he's talking
what do you
about
think in
Hurricanes.
6,
I-
7?
okay,
What team? 5?
Once again, just like last series, my head and my heart. My heart is Blues in 5. What- my head is Sharks in 6.
Wow.
Honestly, I honestly have the worst fear right now that the Sharks are finally gonna. This is finally the Sharks' year.
Yeah.
I was at the market and I heard your voice in the back of my head when the game was
So-
going on. It's the finally the year. I'm like, no.
So Ray, I guess we got to play it again one more time.
Hey, you know what?
Let's just get it in while we
Just
can.
get
Just while we can, dude. We got to shout out to Ron Burgundy.
Take that, San Jose. 0 Stanley Cups.
Literally.
0 Stanley Cups.
I mean, how many more weeks do we have to that?
Yeah, exactly.
I
2
mean,
weeks.
we could have another 20 years. It just depends on how these series go.
No, I just have this bad feelings too about the Sharks.
But you just said they'll
It's the
choke.
Blues. The Blues need to come through.
If the St. Louis Blues can overcome the fact that they play in St. Louis and actually,
Then I think they'll be
All
okay.
right, Christian, who do
And their
you
coach
who do
is
you hate
sick.
more, the city of St. Louis or Gerardo Parra?
Dang.
my head would explode if like Gerardo Parra randomly joined the St. Louis Cardinals.
Right? You're just like, what do I do?
Gerard Parra has been cut by the Washington Nationals and signed with the St. Louis Cardinals.
I didn't know I can hate so much.
Christian just turns into two different beings. One's is hateful, Christian. One's is like a peaceful Christian.
He puts the Infinity Gauntlet on. I'll do it myself.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Welcome back,
Blues in
Modelo boy.
7 and Carolina in 6.
We haven't done Eastern
Oh, well,
Conference yet.
leading us to
Let's
that.
go back to the Eastern
Yeah.
Conference.
Carolina Hurricanes swept the Islanders to nobody's avail except
This one's
Master
North
Bung.
Carolina.
Bung-
Man of a few.
Raise up.
Boys,
Bungstradamus.
Bungstradamus,
everyone listening to
guys.
the podcast, let's have a moment with Bung. Go ahead, Bung.
Bung, you actually hit that so perfectly that you're getting a moment with Bung.
Hit it, baby.
New segment.
30 seconds.
Go.
Go
Let's
wild.
just start off with this new, or the Eastern Conference, right?
No, this is your personal thing. We'll go to the Eastern Conference afterwards.
I get a rainbow now?
Yeah, this is your rainbow. This is your sign.
See? You see your rainbow?
This is
There
it.
it is.
Moment with Bung. You can see right here. It says moment
Moment
with
with
Bung.
You know what?
Perfect.
Let's get you more song too, buddy. Give you
From-
the true 30 seconds
from
you
the top.
deserve.
I just want to say, I'm happy to be here, sharing the studio with you guys. It's been really great. Bustos, thank you for joining us. We thought you weren't gonna make it. We're kind of sad. Christian, thank you, bro. We appreciate you being here. Ray with the soundboard, on point. PJ, as always.
PJ. Who the hell is PJ?
And Tommy right here. Fellow Rams.
That was beautiful, Bung.
Thank you.
you, buddy.
All right, it's 100.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a moment,
A moment
with Bung.
Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay,
Back
no.
to the Eastern Conference.
Okay, Eastern Conference final. Everybody, we'll start with Ray. We'll go back
Start
this
with
way. Way.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Way in PJ.
Yahweh, por favor.
Wait. Today with Way and PJ.
So wait,
Okay,
guys, Carolina swept. Nutty bunch of joiks. But those, bro, how Christian feels about St. Louis is how I'm feeling about Boston.
Yes.
Fuck Boston.
I hate Boston.
Boston.
Bunch of massholes out there.
Khakis.
Bunch of fucking freeze-dried assholes got nothing better to do with nothing in their fucking lives.
Tom Brady.
And can we just
Chatting.
add they also
Hey.
took game one, dude?
Watch your
Like,
profanity.
I'm just glad Boston, Celtics lost.
Oh, so beautiful.
you.
Thank
NBA
God.
playoffs.
Thank God, because now
Thank you, Giannis.
Boston can
Thanks,
actually.
pal.
Hey, imagine if Boston would have won every championship major sport this year.
I would just literally would have just put myself in the Pacific Ocean and just let the sharks tear me apart.
You guys would have got a soul
Thank God,
stone for
Giannis.
me.
Yep, I would have
I'd
got
have jumped off the cliff.
Absolutely.
You said Pacific, why not Atlantic? You'll die quicker.
That's true because it's colder because it's all they have is hatred. That's why their teams are so good.
What are friends
Okay,
for,
so
right?
That's Tommy's fact of the day. The Atlantic Ocean is colder than the Pacific Ocean.
Titanic
So
is
good.
there
What's your Eastern,
right now.
what's your Eastern Conference?
So the Boston Bruins, man, I love the Hurricanes. They're awesome. Justin Williams' dad. Nobody's stopping the Boston Bruins.
Not
I'm
even,
gonna-
not even the
I agree.
charts.
Guys,
I hate to
Boston Bruin. I'm sorry, Race for Damas. Change of thought. The Boston Bruins.
Channel it. Channel
Put a
it.
big B right there for bullshit. They're gonna win the fucking Stanley Cup. The Sharks or the Blues doesn't matter. No one is stopping the Boston Bruins. Why?
Tell us.
Because they have a dirty rat on their team
Tom
named
Brady.
Brad Marchand.
Oh, Brad Marchand.
They have the refs on their side.
Yeah.
They're an original six franchise, and Tuukka Rask is playing the best hockey of his life.
He doesn't deserve
And
it.
you know the NHL needs a original 16 in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah, they haven't had. I mean, the last team
Since
to
the
win
last time.
NBC
was,
no,
was
Chicago.
the Blackhawks.
Hurricanes versus
Chicago.
Sharks or something.
Yeah, so I mean, I as
Blues,
much as
Hurricanes.
I'm taking the Bruins in 5.
How
Ooh,
sad will
wow.
NBC be
You're a
if
jerk.
you get a Sharks
Bunch of jerks.
versus
No,
Carolina.
Blues versus Hurricanes. Lowest
pretty
rated.
Oh,
Yeah, no, but everybody would be so happy.
I'd be ecstatic.
Bruins in 6. Bruins in 6.
What do you think?
I love you, East Carolina.
What do you think?
I must go with Canes, bro.
Canes in what?
7.
Okay.
Canes
Damn.
in 7.
Ballsy.
Darnell.
Get it, Darnell.
Doing this one for my family back in North Carolina, friends out there.
Shout out.
I'm going. Yeah, shameless shout out on that one. I'm gonna go with a bunch of jerks from Wake County. I'm gonna go 6 games. I think that the really.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything.
Unplug his soundboard.
You're cut off. You're cut
Sorry,
off.
Dad. 30-second timeout.
You know what? Hurricanes in 6. I feel like they didn't get the job done in game 1, but if they can steal game 2, and then they get the next couple games in Carolina.
Very questionable
Win.
calls in game 1 too.
Yeah, I feel like the Hurricanes can win the next 3 games. They had the chance to close it out in game 5 in Boston. That isn't the case, but they close it out in game 6.
Wow.
Okay.
This is where we play Petey Pablo in our heads.
North Carolina.
So we all know.
I only know Freak League.
Bustos prediction.
We all know if this series goes to Game 7, Carolina's winning it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You never
Justin
bet,
Williams.
Never bet against Justin Williams in Game 7 unless he's playing for
He's getting
Washington.
3 points too.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I'm
7
predicting,
points.
as much as painful to say it,
Oh my god.
Boston in 6.
Ooh. Tomothy?
Hello.
What you
listeners
thinking?
of the podcast? Boys, I was the only one who had Carolina in the Eastern Conference Finals, but I had them losing to Tampa Bay.
In the
Carolina-
in the bracket or on the show?
In the bracket.
Whoa, what is this?
Carolina in effing 5 games.
Wow.
Carolina's going to win tomorrow, win 2 in Carolina, and go back and
Finish it off.
F Boston.
Dang, Hurricane
Carolina
confirmed.
in 5. Too good of a team,
The
too good of a
Hurricane
story. Hashtag bunch of jerks. F that little rat. Drop your gloves and see what happens, dude.
Dang.
Yo, are you calling Marchand out to a fight right here on the
hell
show?
yeah, dude. Call
Okay,
that out.
Brad Marchand's face is the inspiration for the movie Bird Box.
Chara 2.
You're wild.
Okay,
Chara's a dick.
Yeah, like I'll take a ladder to that fight.
okay, Deej, what do you think?
I'm going to hop on Bustos' shoulder.
Boosters on your shoulder. Both you guys Tyra.
Bustos hit his ass.
Four
I'm
arms.
trying. He says it tickles.
They do nothing.
Oh my goodness.
All right, my pick. Same thing as the last one. Heart and head.
Yeah.
My heart is telling me the Canes in 6. My head is telling me the Bruins in 6.
Boys, Carolina in 5.
Okay,
All right,
so we got our NHL prediction.
that's the playoff predictions.
So
We'll see where we are in a
let's
week.
talk about a little bit about the draft. We finalize
We
Kings draft picks.
we finally know all 3 picks that the Kings will be getting this year in the draft.
1, 2, and 3. Jack Hughes, Kako, and whatever.
And whatever.
I
Right?
wish.
Am I right?
You were sadly wrong.
It is
Top 3.
Dylon,
That would be amazing.
And
Dylon,
Dylon.
and Dylon because he spits on fire.
Super.
So we got the 5th pick.
Number 5, number 22,
22.
and
Wait a
3rd.
minute, 22. Yeah,
So we
22.
got pick
So
5,
we're gonna
22,
get
and
Foley,
33.
Trevor Lewis, and who else? Willie Mitchell.
So-
CBD.
Thomas Hickey.
Willie Mitchell.
Who's 33?
We also have. We also have.
Ziggy
first,
Palfy.
5-22 in the first round.
Yeah.
33 in the second round, and we got 2 third-round picks too.
We're set, dude. This draft is going to be wet.
This draft, if the Kings do it right, will be so important to the franchise as far as the future years are going. Because having that many picks in the top 3 can really turn a franchise around if they do it right.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of talent on there. It's supposed to be a strong draft. This is a very it's not an understatement to say it's a very important draft for the Kings. Now, having said that, what do you guys think they're going to do with the 5th pick?
The first pick for the Kings specifically.
Specifically, the 5th
The
pick.
overall 5th pick.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Again, as you said, DJ, very skilled draft. It's not going to be as good as probably the 2003 or 2010 draft.
No.
But you have a lot of guys that will be NHL caliber soon.
I don't know if we'll ever get another 2003 draft.
Oh
I
my
feel like that was
gosh.
just
The
most
best
in-
draft ever.
in NHL history.
In sports history.
Right. And
Low
they're just
key.
like, when it's all said and done and all those guys are retired, like, it'd be interesting
At
to
least
see
10
those
of them are
numbers.
gonna be Hall of
Yeah,
Famers,
there's some
for
Hall of
sure.
Famers in there.
Okay, Ray, you saying, some of these players are not NHL ready right now. With watching Kako play in the World Championships right now,
5 goals in 2 games.
Do you think? I truly believe he is NHL ready.
There's
No, he totally is. Him, Hughes.
Honestly,
absolutely.
I call now he's better than Connor McDavid.
Wow.
Yep.
That's the bold take right there.
No, trust me. Trust me. You know why? Because he's gonna go to a team that he can actually not have so much pressure on him being a solo player.
The New York Rangers? What?
That's gonna be a lot of pressure on
That's
him.
a lot of pressure.
What if he doesn't go to New York? What if he just goes?
So he's going to go to New Jersey?
What if he goes number
Another New York market.
That's another big market team.
I honestly
Kakko's
think
not
that
dropping.
Kakko's gonna have that line A kind of career where he's just gonna come in, score a bunch of goals, and just be one of those kind of players.
So,
Yeah.
We
I mean,
already know
don't get me wrong. I like your take, and I don't want to like shun it. That's not.
I
that's
do
not
like
right.
the hot take.
Yeah.
That's
It's
a bold. That's a
very
bold
hot.
take.
That take is
That's a
hot.
bold take right there.
That take is very hot.
You are not scared to make a bold take. I respect that.
Unfortunately, the Kings will not get one of those 2 guys.
Why?
What happens if we trade
I keep saying trade up. And
32, 22, and 5
I don't
for
think.
2?
I don't think they do it though. I don't think New York or New Jersey does it.
No, they wouldn't. But
I don't think they will.
but for our rebuild, it'd be dumb.
Yeah.
We have decent talent right now. It needs to get a little
I
better.
disagree with that. I think we have enough wings where you.
Where?
No.
kind
I
of-
think
Who's
they
our
need it.
wings?
Yeah.
Hot wings or mild wings?
I like Buffalo.
Red Wings?
I think we have enough wings where they'd be solid, and someone like Keiko or Jack
Are we talking about food still?
will be perfect for this Kings.
You call him
team.
I never
Keiko.
had cackle
Okay.
wings before.
I'm turning into Bustos right now when it comes to this draft because DJ
Bustos
knows
with the stats.
how much I love draft week and like
The
getting
prospects.
prospects crap. He
Yeah.
knows I'm just going on eliteprospects.com like, oh my god.
I've been following you an hour of my time off and looking at those draft
But
boards.
he has been doing his homework. So Josh, who do you think the Kings are going to pick with that 5th pick?
Well, looking at mock drafts galore the last
Couple of
week.
days, yeah.
Is that a website or is that just
That's just
a general
what he's
statement?
doing.
Okay.
That's
So
one of those
basically,
websites
1
that
and 2
calls.
set. You would agree with that, right?
1 and 2 are set.
what he's
Hughes, Kako, or Kako Hughes. I have a feeling that Kako may even go number 1 with what he's doing with IHA in the international hockey.
And Hughes has had a bad couple games so far.
Yeah.
Playing
Yes,
online with
the last game was online with Patrick Kane. Didn't do shit.
And to brink it.
Looked lost out there.
So
So it's just like, dude, I get it. You don't put him on a line with Patrick Kane right from the very
And
beginning.
people have been saying that for months. He's overhyped.
yeah.
So Kako may be the safe choice.
basically, the first 2 picks are set.
and they have a center, right? The Devils.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
they-
Taylor Hall.
Taylor Hall.
But he's left wing though.
Yeah.
Actually.
So
goes both.
so the 3rd pick is the interesting. What the Chicago does.
Yeah.
Did
Time
he
out.
go?
What if Hughes or Cackle is passed up at 1 and 2, and Chicago gets one of them?
They don't get it.
I would be so mad. But
Only way that happens is if Hughes drops to 3, but I still
It's
don't
not
think
gonna
it's
happen.
gonna happen.
no one
I
else
still
is
think
worthy of the second
yeah.
spot. That's the thing.
Even
like,
that-
there's a big drop off after Hughes and
There's
Kako.
tier 1
And
there's tier 2.
that
Really?
the Russian, I forget his name.
Podkolzin's been
Really?
dropping
Like,
too.
yeah.
He's been dropping.
We'll go off topic real quick. Really, like freaking that quarterback from Duke really went number 5 to the Giants. Like,
Yeah.
He's not even worthy of it, but you never know.
Yeah,
like,
it
I
could
know it's
be-
off topic, but it's
Like,
still the similarity
The
of the
Kings,
draft.
the Kings back in 2007 when they drafted Thomas Hickey
That's
out of
true.
nowhere, and I was just like,
Why?
"What are you doing?
What doing? What doing?
Thomas.
Where is he in this guide?"
So
what are
basically,
doing?
We know 1 and 2. The question is, where's 3, 4, and 5?
So it's one of those
Behind
things
1 and
like
2?
anybody between like 3 and 7, you can go with
Yeah.
any
And
of those
And
guys.
there's a
You
couple
have-
defensemen
you have
in there.
Alex,
Alex Turkett, the guy who I think I thought he would drop more, but now that Podkolzin's dropping,
Yeah, he's been
Turkett's value's
He's
gone
been
up.
going up where he's been going 3rd in
Yeah, a
Chicago.
lot of, yeah. So Turkett might be snagged by the Blackhawks.
And then you got Cousins.
You got Dylan Cousins, who I think the Kings will get if Avalanche pick Kirby Doc or Bowen Byram.
I like Kirby too.
I like Kirby Doc too, man. Big guy, centerman.
You can play wing.
You can play the wing too. He scores a lot. He's like a next like Jeff Carter type of deal.
Do you think the Kings are gonna just stick to the mantra best player available?
Or you go, my guy, one of the guys I like, Bowen
Bowen Byram,
Byram.
Doughty
defenseman.
Jr. And so,
aka Drew
Yeah,
Doughty.
Drew-
so for your locks, who do you think is going to be the pick?
I'm gonna say Bowen Byram.
Dale Strawberry.
I'm going to say,
Owen Byron.
Honestly, I'm just gonna say whoever Ray says because I just trust him.
Thanks, Dad. I love you.
what do you think?
Ray
Ray?
Stradamus.
Big Daddy.
Ray?
Who's it?
Oh,
Who
Big
do I think?
Daddy.
Yeah, who do you think actually?
Bro,
Hit us
I'm
with some
telling
Ray
you-
Stradamus.
I'm telling you, Bowen Byram is a left-handed defenseman. We have like 75 in the system.
But that's
I mean,
that's what I'm saying though.
we
Is that
don't
best
need-
player available?
no,
Which
and
is
that's
what they
we're not
used
gonna
to do.
We're not going to do that.
Yeah.
We need a winger, and we need a scoring winger. and Dylan Cousins fits that mold. So does Kirby Doc. I'd be very, very surprised. And Alex Turkett fits it too, but specifically Cousins and Doc. Also, Cole Caulfield has been jumping up, and that's Bustos' guy.
That's my sleeper pick 4-5.
Bustos actually said that he might like him more than Tiger Woods.
I mean,
What's his name?
Shocking.
Cole Caulfield.
The
Cole
thing is,
Caulfield.
the only thing I don't like about Caulfield is he's 5'7", listed.
Same height as Bustos.
And
That's
and
why
the
he
Kings,
likes him.
the Kings are notorious for not drafting anybody shorter than 5'10", just notorious, and especially anybody taller than 6 foot. So I really feel like with Dylan Cousins being 6'3", Kirby Doc being 6'4", two guys that can put the puck in the net and have speed, I think that's what they're going to go with. I'm going to settle on if they don't get Turkett, they're going to get Cousins.
But how can you look at the numbers of Cole Caulfield? 72 goals for the U.S. under 18 national
Ray
team.
had
It's
73 in
unreal.
his
72
barely-
goals.
I mean,
Ray,
Ray,
what'd you get?
you did have 75 last
I
year.
had
barely?
last season.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
3,
So,
but I had 10
Times-
points.
Times 70.
and if you look at him with Jack Hughes at the World Championship, he kept up with him and maybe looked better at times to Jack Hughes.
But
Oh,
see, that's the
Caulfield's
thing.
a stud.
Maybe Jack Hughes is being overhyped right now.
And,
I think
and
he is.
Two things: is Hughes being overhyped, and is Caulfield a fit for the Kings system? Do you think he fits with Tom McClellan?
I honestly feel like no matter what, they're still taking the best player available.
I mean,
I honestly feel
you
like
think
they
they'll pick
don't.
Bowen Byram?
I really do.
I just want to
really
go
do.
All-American, you know?
I do too.
Do you guys know the Kings organization with like defensemen right now, right?
I mean, other guys become available and trade assets and whatnot, but I feel like they've stuck to that mantra for so long of best player available no matter the position, which is weird because, like, say there was a hot goalie, you know what I mean? And you already have a goalie signed for 10 years. Do they still draft him then? It just seems like
But-
based off of the Kings, like, scouting department, and obviously that
Right.
was something Lombardi preached a lot. I'm pretty sure Blake probably feels the same way, but they've always thought that way.
Do you
How
feel...
many-
Go ahead, Bustos.
No,
Go ahead.
but how many potential
want you to beat
Drew
me up.
Doughties do you have in future drafts?
Yeah, but do you feel like do you feel like
True.
the Kings are getting older, or are they trying to get younger?
They're trying to get younger.
Again,
Trying to get younger.
Yeah.
pre Dustin Brown, Kobe, Dowdy.
Those are
Wick.
the exceptions.
Like what they're trying to do is do what they did in 2000 between 2000
Yeah.
what? Six?
But I mean, if we look,
2010?
you're right. But if we look at Ontario right now, you have Daniel Brickley, Cale Clogg, Austin Strand, Jacob Mouvre, Alex Antoniemi, Chaz Reddycott, Marcus
Okay.
Phillips, Sean Dursey, Michael Anderson, and I'm pretty sure 6 of those guys are
There's only
left-handed
3
defensemen.
guys who are defensemen who are probably looking at the Kings. Mikey Anderson.
Mikey Anderson may be NHL ready
Yeah,
sooner than
Mikey
we
Anderson,
think.
Kyle Clegg, and Brickley.
You know the crazy part about all those guys, or most of those guys, are all lefties.
Yeah.
I think Dursey's the only righty with Clogg, but no.
How many
like-
he's a lefty.
defensemen do we have in the Kings right now besides Dowdy? We do.
We got Downey and Martinez.
No, right
Right now,
shot.
Fanuff is a lefty.
Yeah.
No.
Martinez is a lefty.
Well,
Four-
Drew is a righty.
Huh?
Drew and Dowdy.
We
are
literally
righties.
have.
We have
there's
3.
No one that's gonna take him.
Oh, there's
So
4.
there's-
Sean Walker.
Yeah.
But we're loaded on that.
But how many wingers how many centermen do we have?
Go.
As centerman, we have
Obviously.
Kopitar, we have
Kopitar,
Carter, we
Lewis.
have
Well,
Lewis,
that's a problem.
we have Iafala who can be a centerman, we
Gabe,
have Kempe who's
Gabe
being a center-
Velarde.
Yeah, Gabe Velarde, JD, and
Mr. Glass.
then
Mr. Glass.
Who's
We
the-
also have Kupari who's going to be coming
Yeah.
over.
Babe
But Kamar's a
Velarde.
winger. But who's the other guy? Who's the center? Who's the guy?
I
who
guess
was-
that's his
the
nickname
guy
for
who
the
was-
girls'
Mario?
college.
Oh,
Babe.
no, not Mario. The guy,
One of the
prospect we
prospects,
dropped
Gabe
last year.
Velarde.
The,
All the girls
second
call
round
him Babe
Kupari.
Velarde.
Second round pick. The guy-
Second round
the
pick?
guy
Oh,
who-
my boy, Akil
Yeah,
Thomas.
Akil Thomas. So you got
Daddy.
You got
What's up,
Akil
bro?
Thomas, JD,
Anthony
Velarde.
Noemi.
Kopitar, Carter.
And Louis, don't
Do you really need a-
don't drop.
We don't
don't
need
drop a loose
centermen.
out of this
And Lewis,
bullshit.
you have all centermen. You need a wing.
But
you
that's
need a
my-
wing or defenseman.
But you can put a center. It's better to put a centerman to
You
the
guys.
wing.
Freeze frame.
Oh, wait, what?
Hey.
One,
Where did...
two,
Hey, where's Josh?
3,
Where's Bustos?
4,
Yo, Bustos was just here.
5.
Bro, did he go back to heck?
Did he go
Oh,
back?
This is what's going on.
So this is what happens. This was the end result of Iron Man snapping in game.
Wow.
Bustos just get snapped?
Bustos is the alternate ending to fucking Avengers Endgame. Wow.
guys, I had to go.
I'm waiting.
What?
Wow. Honestly,
It's okay. Bustos went to go join Poochie, the Rockin'.
that's all
Bustos
bad.
went back to his home planet.
Be right.
We'll miss you, brother.
Bye, Bustos.
Adios.
Stay black.
Our favorite Tiger Woods cosplayer. Well, since he's not here, I feel like we gotta just jump into the question of the week.
You have to.
Yeah.
We have
We
to.
got
Do it.
Let's just do it.
QOTW.
We need to do it.
Question of the week.
This week's question of the week was, what is the all-time funniest thing that you have ever seen at a game?
Wow.
Got some interesting answers. I think everybody has the answers with them right now, so we can all kind of, almost everybody. I don't know if you got them,
You guys
Christian.
start off with Jags 2138. Is that where we're starting?
Yeah, we can start with that one.
Jags 2138. You want to read it?
Go for it.
Okay. 2014-15 season. Jags 2138. Assaulted.
Sada.
Says, I think it was that season. Anyways, Ducks beat the Kings at Staples Center. Crap. In the 300s, after the game, one Kings fan and one Ducks fan were talking crap to each other back and forth as everyone is exiting the stadium. No punches exchanged, just words. Ducks fan is a few rows closer to the exit and leaves the tunnel. 30 seconds later, Ducks fan comes back with Staples Center security and yells, matter-of-factly to the Kings fan, let's see how tough you are now that security is here. And everyone laughed out loud at him.
That
That's
sounds like a
pretty
duck.
funny.
That sounds like a duck.
That sounds like
thing,
some Ducks/Vegas fan type of activity there.
right. Some OG duck stuff.
At least a
right there.
Sharks fan would throw down.
The second page from
Actually, and then I think you had a good duck experience at Staples Center too. That was pretty hilarious.
boys.
Let's look at this photo right here.
Who is that? What player is that?
I don't know. I've never seen this player on the ice for the Ducks.
Ryan
Who the hell is
Kelser?
Ryan Kelser?
Kelsler
S-E.
R.
Wow, man.
Kelser.
Nailed it.
Careful,
Counselor?
careful buying those jerseys from
Kelsey Grammer was on the
Indonesia.
Holy shit.
That's the Chinese knockoff jersey. I'm
forgot.
hoping.
eBay status.
I'm
I
hoping.
think it was 2 years
They,
ago.
they probably got it from the Wish app.
Wish.
Me and my buddy
He's like,
Jordan
"Those
and his
$19."
brother We're walking out of Staples, and we saw this,
Unreal.
and my wife's laughing from off camera, and we told the guy I mean, obviously we were drinking, but very respectful. Excuse me, sir. Do you know what your jersey says? And
yeah, bro.
And his brother ran up on us like ready to fight. Dude, like, if we gotta go, we gotta go. And
Oh,
we
Tommy with the
site.
brought it
Wow.
up on my phone. Sir, it's Kesler. I mean,
Famous player.
I mean, dude,
Famous
famous jerk.
Yeah.
but it's more funny because it's a Ducks fan. We're Kings fans.
Mm-hmm.
Be nice. Excuse me, sir. It's spelled wrong.
I know.
No, it's not. I said, yeah, it fucking is.
Kelser's
Yeah,
my last name.
Wait, a Ducks fan is dumb?
Another one.
Wow. I mean,
That's a
what's
pretty
funny about
funny
that is you weren't the only one who noticed that.
I saw that jersey too. Were
Yeah.
you there too?
Well, on social media, that was blowing up that day because I saw multiple posts.
Just throw it out there. I was the first one to send it to DJ, and I was the first one to post
I mean,
it.
and we
First,
did repost
I
it.
think DJ had a field day on this on Kings memes.
Yeah, it was a pretty big event because I saw everyone posting it. I think that when you sent me,
Yeah.
I posted on the hockey account. I think Hooligan Hockey, but in general, like it was a pretty hilarious moment because give me a break,
And
Ducks
it's like,
fan,
dude, like, I laughed
misspells.
at it, but then I kind of felt bad for the dude. Like, you got gypped out of money that you're trying to buy a jersey for your favorite team. For your favorite team or your favorite player, like, hey, dude, like, know what you're buying before you fucking buy it. Before you freaking buy it. You know? Like,
There you go.
I'm willing to bet that it was spelled by a local newscaster, sports newscaster, the Brad
It's hockey,
Doty's,
they don't
the
care.
Andrew
Yeah,
Kobadors.
Andrew
Hi, Liz
Kobador.
Liz
You know what?
Habib. He's specifically naming Liz Habib from Channel
you go.
11.
She's totally gonna block me now.
She hasn't already?
Not
Yeah,
yet. I mean,
wow.
that was the dagger right there.
I'm a
those
big fan of Jonathan
who-
Quike, dude.
for those who
Worth it.
listen to the podcast, go on YouTube right now so you can see this.
Wow.
This. I need you to see
Such a
this.
disgrace.
If you're a diehard Kings fan, if you're a Kings fan, this is gonna make your week. It's gonna make your day. You need to see this.
I'd like to throw in one as well.
Brad Doty.
Okay,
That
there goes my time
beautiful
of fame.
Vegas jersey that
Oh.
had Jonathan Quick. Throw it out there.
Oh my God! How
Jonathan
hideous!
Quick jersey that some trash hole from Vegas put Vegas Knights emblems, everything on it, and put Fleury over it.
Yeah.
I feel like being the lady from Wheel of Fortune to be like,
You're Vanna White.
The
you're
story,
not-
the story behind it is that dude said, "Oh yeah, my wife was doing it with. She wanted me to do it and all this stuff, but that was a lie. That was a front because someone else asked him about it, who's like a Knights sympathizer or whatever, and he was like, yeah, dude, I just wanted to do it to piss Kings fans off. So
That's why Vegas fans are quickly growing on the hated list for everyone.
and it's just.
Vegas fans are right now like fighting neck and neck with
the
Ducks
Ducks
fans
fans.
for
Yeah.
like the dumbest hockey fan base in the division, if not all of the NHL.
It's pretty impressive how bad they become in such a short time.
Yeah, how fast they grew.
How are
I thought it
you
was
getting
gonna
back
take
at
at least a
Kings
couple
fans
years.
with that on?
I'm surprised he didn't get socked, honestly.
If I look back at this photo right now, I'm gonna probably commit another random act of violence.
Please no.
no.
Calm down, Seth Rogen of Blackness. I love you.
Seth Rogen Blackness.
Calm down, African American.
Sorry, I was watching too much Game of Thrones, dude. Everything is of this, breaker of chains. All that. It's some TV show on Cinemax or something.
Christian Darnell Allen, destroyer of ducks, hater of knights, first of his name.
But there was some guy on Instagram. I don't know his name.
I was looking at that too. Christian, would you be able to read this next
Entry.
Next message?
Mm-hmm.
1 second, if you guys could be kind of
Oh yeah, it says Christian Allen
Christian
1.
Allen, do you know that guy?
I think I know who that guy is. He's a friend of the podcast. Anyways,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's me. So
He keeps sending messages.
it's
He keeps
me
calling
actually.
her.
So
He's
before
kinda
the
psycho.
podcast, I didn't think I was gonna be here.
We had to
but
block
I'm
him
here,
for
so-
inappropriate messages.
Yeah. He's like, you guys want to know what a Dodger dog looks like?
Exactly.
I'm
what
gonna
it
make
was.
this Dodger dog disappear.
No, seriously. It actually happened last Saturday.
Are you gonna go acapella? You're not gonna just read the message. Huh?
I'm just gonna say it.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Yeah, so last week I was at the Dodgers Padres game down in San Diego at Dodger Stadium South. You guys are once again welcome to the sellout San Diego, all two of you guys. So a group of Padre fans in my section. Again, the Padres at the time had the lead. And
Was this the first game or the second game?
Second game.
Second game. Okay.
So they started the whole Beat LA chant because, a couple of us Dodger fans were like, all right, we got something going. So San Diego fans started the whole Beat LA chant, and it's a good one. And I'm just like, all right, keep chanting Beat LA.
You already
see
know
what
it's gonna
happens.
happen.
And literally, I shit you not, no more than 25 seconds later, Max Muncy hits a no-doubter to give the Dodgers the lead.
A straight bomb.
And the most disrespectful ass bat drop I've
Oh,
ever
they're
seen.
nasty.
filthy.
And I'm
They're
just like,
That was like
nasty.
So
Yasmani
everybody's
Grandal level.
cheering,
Yeah,
and
it
I'm
was
just
nasty.
like looking back at these Padres fans as they're just shook, and I'm just like, so
What you looking at?
what happened?
What happened? Where you at? Okay, just a slight diversion. Why is a bat flip disrespectful, but those nasty bat drops aren't? I feel like that's even
I
when
feel
they
like
put it
bat
down.
drops
Bat-
are the
I'm
most
sorry, yeah, it's
disrespectful.
Yeah, it's way. I feel like
But
it's way more
It's
disrespectful.
also the bat flip.
No,
like,
no, no. All right, so when I,
But like a
when I
bat
meant by
flip where they're-
disrespectful, when I meant by disrespectful, I wasn't saying like in a bad way.
It was like
illness.
dirty.
But it was like one of
Nasty.
the most like meanest like
I did
dog.
No,
That
but I mean
happened.
like you don't see players get thrown at for bat drops.
I've seen it with what's his face, Derek Dietrich on the Reds. He bat dropped hard on Chris Archer like the
Hard.
second week of the season, and then Chris Archer
threw
just
at him?
nailed him right away.
Okay,
Next
time
at
out.
bat.
All right, Ken Griffey Jr. bat drop. What do you think?
Pimpin'.
Okay.
Just
Classic.
gorgeous.
Yasiel Puig bat flip.
Classic.
Daddy mode. Engaged.
Okay.
All right, I want to try this. Give me that Jose Batista bat flip.
That was the
Game
flip.
five.
Oh man, that was the best.
Best
one.
flip
Jesus
of all time.
Christ.
When you look up bat flip in the dictionary, that one pops up.
Okay, but when you're
That was the greatest one of all time.
when
Yeah.
you're in a big game like this, to walk off to, I'm assuming, they win the series.
It wasn't even a
Batista
walk
was
off.
in
To win the
seventh
series.
game.
To win the series. Yeah, seventh game. To win the series. How?
It wasn't a walk off.
It wasn't a walk-off,
It wasn't
it
a
was
walk off,
eighth inning.
but it was a huge homer.
Yeah.
Huge homer to give the Blue
Oh,
Jays.
wait,
Yeah.
You know, basically the game's over.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
Party time.
I mean,
Bro,
That's a bat flip
Bautista
right
threw the bat. He's like,
That was the most gangster bat flip I've ever seen in my life.
it was. I think everybody who's a baseball fan was like, Oh shit! What is
Oh
that?
my god.
Like I have
gosh.
a GIF of that on my phone that I use just in case if I win an argument in like spectacular fashion.
That's a go-to.
Get
Yeah.
out of here.
All right, let's jump back into these questions, boys.
All right.
All right, Mr. Diaz, 31, said, a foul ball, third deck. A guy behind us fell over 2 rows of people trying to catch it. Ball was in play. That happens. I've seen that quite a bit.
Oh god.
Yeah, especially at Dodger Stadium in the corner. You always see guys flipping over
Yeah.
right there. And like, I gotta get back on the field real quick. It's
Like,
pretty
bruh.
hilarious.
All right, I have this one. I love the Dodgers. What? Bustos talking to the Spectrum chick. What the hell?
What was that username?
What was that usually? I love the Dodgers.
I love the Dodgers.
Dang,
That's all. I
bro.
love the Dodgers.
That's silly. There's some guy in here, raises a Luno, bro. He said Mormon Jordan on Mormon night at Dodger Stadium.
What is Mormon Jordan?
Raises Luno,
Was it
friend of the
real Michael
podcast.
Jordan,
Friend of the
just
podcast
Mormon
for
style?
sure.
Allegedly.
Have you never seen Mormon night at Dodger Stadium?
No, I've never
It
seen
is.
it.
Do they knock them?
So they have no. So all due respect to all religions, they have Mormon night at Dodger Stadium. They rent out like half the left field pavilion, and it is just the most positive lit party I've ever seen.
Do they have all white shirts with black ties and?
No, they're wearing Dodgers gear, bro, and they're
No
just like,
alcohol?
oh, dude. Mormon Jordan gets out there. I'm gonna put up the clip. I'm gonna get it up there somehow. But Mormon Jordan's like. All night on the banister for the stairs at the Upfield Pavilion, and he just starts, bro, look at it. It's so beautiful. It's so pure. And he makes the big screen every time. And
was the funniest
having
thing you've
season
ever seen.
tickets, bro, never gets old. I go there and I'm just dying for the entire 3 hours. I'm just Mormon Jordan's back, baby. He gives me a break too from dancing all night. So Mormon Jordan's a homie.
More than one way. All right, you guys want to read one off? Who's feeling like reading one?
Bung, bung.
My phone is being.
He's
Here.
it's
Oh,
coming.
Emmeline Blue Jane.
Emmeline Blue Jean.
I'm late.
She's not late to it. She said last season what happened?
Oh yeah, so she's like,
He's
I'm
like,
late,
"I
but I'd
never
still
learned
say
how to
last
read."
season when Getzlaff and Carlson kissed on ice.
That was pretty cute.
I guess they made out.
I think they collided into each other and they
Yep.
went lip to lip.
Man, that was a cute little kiss from two teams I fucking hate.
Aww.
Alexandra Grace 9 says, drunk Sharks fans, we weren't even playing the Sharks. I don't blame you, dude.
I'm sorry, Alexandra. I know you don't sound like that, but
I know. I think I met Alexandra. If this is like the Kempe homegirl at the game, I met her for sure.
you're like, and she does sound like
Take
that.
this.
Lil Miss _Alex. Board battles that came to the media hole and knocked a girl's nachos out of her hands.
Through the camera hole?
That's dirty, bro.
Wow.
Those poor nachos.
High sticking.
That's pretty
They're
funny.
probably carne asada.
We'll go.
Sada.
I like
Oh, I
flags.
like this one. I like flags.
Vegas Golden Knight fans asking what icing is. What is icing?
It's what's on a
Is it like
cupcake.
when you get a Respaldo and you ice the ice and you put it in the cone?
It's on a cake.
It's what you do when you're lit in Vegas with a couple drinks.
Icing
Oh,
on
there's
the
a good one.
Ice your nose.
Icing on the cake.
I love the shade here from the LA Royal Army supporters group for the Kings, friends of the podcast. I guess one of the guys who runs their social media said the sad look on every Anaheim Ducks fan face after we stole Game 1 from them in the 2014 Western
Is
Conference.
that the Gabrick OT
That
goal?
was the Gabrick game. I was at that
Oh,
game.
I was.
I'll give those guys that because that was another moment where fans were chanting "Beat LA" and
Such a good moment. That was also a fun fact. The day after my 21st birthday, that game, I was so hungry. I was driving around because I just couldn't take watching it.
Yeah, the nerves.
And so I went to In-N-Out to get some food to like calm the nerves. I'm driving back and there's this house over in Pasadena area that had a big banner of Drew Doughty draping outside of their house,
wow.
dude.
Nice.
And I used to drive through their house all the time. And it was so funny because I was like, yeah, go Kings at the stoplight. And they're like, why aren't you watching the game?
You're like, I'm stress eating.
And I was like, In-N-Out, bro. And they're like, come on in. I was like, what? So I literally went and parked my car.
At a stranger?
Yeah, I've seen these. I drove by their house a bunch of times to go King, so I was like, okay. I literally got out of the car and hung out with them. With my little brother, bro. We went and hung out with them.
Eating in and out.
Eating and out, watching Gabrick's goal in OT, dude, just drinking crazy. Then headed to the bar. I was like, I'm 21. This is cool. And they didn't know. I was like, oh, I'm 21. They're like, what? Is your birthday yesterday? And they took me out for drinks, dude.
21.
21, baby. Always 21.
21?
All right. Who wants to read the next one?
There's one, I think, right here. Death Bucker, yeah.
Go ahead, Ray.
That time Pearson lost a blade and Kobe had to drag his ass out to the bench. That was funny. He's like, help me, Dad. Take me off the frozen.
Sean Tierney, 66.
I think it's another page.
Can we just go to Daniel J _J?
I might have not got this page.
We don't have time for apologies to Sean Tierney, 66. Joe Izzy, 23. 2012 playoffs. A Canucks fan paid $500+ for his tickets, and he decided to moon a couple of Kings fans and promptly got kicked out of Staples Center before the start of the game.
Wow.
That's
Let's
hilarious.
around for him.
That is peak Vancouver Canucks fans.
Wow.
That's another team I just enjoy watching and just fail miserably.
Trash.
Sedano J wrote, dude next to me was holding his beer with his teeth at the same time was also peeing. Our eyes locked.
Wow.
That's all it said.
Oh,
That's disgusting.
I mean, at
he
least
didn't
their
drop-
eyes
I mean,
locked
did he,
and nothing else.
Jay, did he drop the beer?
We need to follow up Sedano.
As long as he kept his vision at eye level while they are peeing. That's all that matters.
Alma182 _182.
Friend of the
Friend of the
podcast.
podcast saying,
He's a sweetheart.
people at Dodger Stadium dressed up as bananas. Haha, I started that.
Alma, you started that? You are such a sweetheart.
Wow.
A gem.
Banana, we're going crazy for Kike and the Bananas.
Say
boys.
hi to Jenny for me.
Good stuff, Alma.
Yo,
This
dropping
ain't a
names over
competing
here.
show.
Yeah, bro, shoot your
What's up,
shot,
bro?
Christian.
shoot your shot, bro. got you, dude.
Alma and Christian confirm. Let's make it happen. The vote on Hooligan Sports Podcast.
Confirmed.
I can already.
Whoa. Why did this get really standoffish?
Wow.
What the?
I'm getting some real weird energy right now.
That's more like it. No love show here.
Come on.
Even though I want Christian to get a
Christian's hiding his
girlfriend.
face now. He's like, what happened?
Oh, no.
He's blushing.
I'm looking at some
Where's
of these
Christian?
answers here.
Where's Christian at, guys?
Looking at pictures right now.
All right, guys.
No more love jokes.
Sorry.
No, I'm
We
sad.
hear him in the void of existence.
We
Sorry,
know I
Christian.
get a girlfriend first.
Spencer Slam official. He responded to a question. He says, referring to Drew Doughty on, I forgot it was.
The Stadium
Pat
Series.
Yeah, the
Patrick
Stadium
Maroon.
Series.
Dodgers
Buddy,
Buddy,
Stadium
you
Series.
suck at
hockey.
Stadium Series.
You're still like on the
You've
fourth
been
line?
in the majors for how
How
long?
long?
How long? Hey, you're still in the fourth line. You're still in the fourth
Can we
line.
bring that up? Is that
Oh, yeah, that's...
Oh,
I
yeah.
love how Anaheim
Let's-
fans like to brag about the fact that they shut us out of Dodger Stadium. Like,
Let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh, that was so by accident. Buddy, you suck at hockey. Have you been in the minors for how long? How long? And you're still on the fourth line. You're still on the fourth line.
Sorry, guys. Legend confirmed. Yes, talking.
Watch your
I got
profanity.
another one right here. E.Rod3. Blow up doll in top deck. Who's
Ooh.
those? What
Who's
the
those?
hell are
It's
you
like-
doing?
He's like, wait, pavilion or... I think you guys skipped one. You guys skipped...
Yeah, we got the Dad Benny in, guys.
Yeah, the Dad Benlin.
Where?
Benlin, the Dad Benlin.
Under
Sup,
Alma.
Dad Benlin. Ducks fans thinking they're better than Kings fans? Man, that's always super
that's always
funny.
funny.
Super funny. That's forever funny, actually.
it's hilarious.
Another one. Friend of the podcast, Marlene Marie.
I saw, dude.
Sato. She wrote, guy got kicked out of Dodger game all-you-can-eat section and started throwing hot dogs as security escorted him out.
That's actually
I wish I could have seen that one.
it's petty. That's petty.
Right? Because you know everybody going to the all-you-can-eat section is leaving with at least 10
$10.
dogs.
Oh,
At least.
minimum.
Minimum.
That's me every time, man.
Minimum. Dude, I've seen guys leaving with bagfuls of... We were talking about this the other day. I was like, that's probably the most abused section as far as just like 30 dogs... Dog.
Yes.
Just out there. Just
Stuffing
like,
them in the
We
pants.
just need like an all-you-can-drink.
Doing the Jonah Hill from War Dogs.
They already have enough problems with people drinking too much.
So good.
I don't know if you guys didn't notice
You could just save that.
the question of the week
his phone.
with the responses, but shout out to no shout out because the Nasty Boys Viking Rob.
Where you at, Viking
What's
Rob?
this charming man? Where the
Wait.
Yeah, where have you guys been?
I'm sorry,
Viking
but
Rob, where you at,
as the Nasty Boys committee president and chair,
Viking, of all people,
Leader.
Viking Rob, I expected more of you. You didn't
Right.
respond at all.
You're breaking Tommy's heart, Viking Rob.
I mean, you're breaking both our hearts. Nasty
Breaking
Boys
his heart.
unite,
Nasty
and
Boys-
Leader of the Nasty
Um,
Boys is especially upset.
I just want you guys to know that I look forward to your responses, every one of
We
you.
need responses.
You guys make my week and our week, but as president of Nasty
You work
Boys,
12
we
hours
need
a
more
day, assholes. I
representation.
need you guys.
we work.
This is all I got.
We work 70-hour weeks. We need more nasty representation in this world that has gentlemen, flair to it. So, Viking, I need you, buddy.
Come on,
please.
buddy.
This charming man.
Because
Let's try to please,
honestly, we
guys.
were all
Boys.
expecting Viking Rob to like chime in and like top the whole. Like,
Yeah,
you
dude,
know,
Come in with some nasty
taking a
boy,
piss, holding your beer with your teeth, and locking eyes.
some authentic nasty boy.
Wait, but I want to add, since Viking Rob wants to let me down again. Just kidding, Rob. Just talk next week, buddy. My boy
You
with
haven't
the
called.
beer and the I lock and piss. You're a nasty boy, baby.
Whether
Welcome
you
to
want
the
it-
Nasty
whether you
Boy
want it
Club,
or not,
Sedano
you're
J.
definitely nasty boys. for
You're
life.
adding
you guys
members.
outside, did you look at it real quick? Because we know you did.
Sedano J, you're official
In the
nasty
Nasty
boy recruit. Welcome.
All right, so we have to choose a winner. We'll choose one winner.
Okay.
We all have to agree on who this winner is this
Okay,
week.
everyone say their winner, and then we'll keep going with that.
All right. I'm thinking. I don't know. There's so many good ones. Let's go with Sedano J, the newest nasty boy. It's gonna be that's my choice. I don't know what you guys are thinking.
I like Joe Izzy 23 with the Canucks fan, just getting kicked out before he even watched.
Actually,
the
that
game.
is also really good. I would have chose Tommy if he wasn't here with the Kelser shirt,
But I
Yeah, right?
podcast.
but you're not allowed. You're not
Yeah.
allowed to participate.
You don't
so.
get to win, buddy. Sorry.
I make my own shirts. when the printers.
Joel Z23. Yeah, that's an also solid answer.
What do you think, Christian Darnell?
I don't know if you want to
Okay.
take a quick gander.
I gotta look at it again.
Gander.
I like Marlene
He's
with
gonna
the hot
pick
dogs.
182 by default.
That one's funny, dude.
Who?
Do you like Marlene?
I don't know what Marlene looks like, but
Do you want to?
Wow.
I have a girlfriend.
This
Thank
is
you.
also getting
You
like.
liar.
This is also becoming the love connection. I feel
But I
like.
just
See,
think that
Banger's got a girlfriend. I don't.
Marlene,
Marlene
get
to
it, Darnell.
Christian confirmed.
Yo, Bustos is punching the air right now.
The next time Busto sees me, it's on site.
It's on site. He's like, I was gonna get a girl first.
I like Carl Small, all right.
No,
That was
no,
my
seriously,
girl.
All joking aside, though, the one I would pick would be Sedano J.
Sedano J, the newest nasty boy.
The newest nasty boy.
That's two votes
The whole
votes
locking
for
eyes. I'm like, oh,
Sedano
it's a
J and I
wrap.
have a vote for Joe Izzy.
Another one.
Joel's. Okay, two for Sedano, one for Joel.
What do you think, Marlene Marie?
Yeah,
This is
dude.
Marlene, so
Witnessing
2-1-1.
Her or she witnessing.
The
You went with
Sedano
Sedano
J,
J.
the newest nasty boy.
I went with Sedano J.
I went with Joe Izzy, the Canucks guy.
Bung went with Marlene in the all-you-can-eat section.
Tommy, the clock's ticking.
I know.
What fans throwing hot dogs in the fucking
I know what you do.
field? Sorry.
Watch your profanity.
Watch out for
Watch your
profanity.
You know what?
profanity.
It's gonna make it worse. I'm gonna go E-Rod, blow up Dawn on top there.
All right, so I think
So
the
with
winner
that,
is Sedano J.
with 2 votes.
Thank you, Sedano J, for participating.
Viking Rob, I better hear from you next week.
Sedano J, for watching this right now. Send us a DM with your address, your size, what shirt you want. We will get you out your gear. Everyone else, thank you for participating. You know we're giving out free gear. All you got to do is give us some good answers. Read them here on the air. We'll give you guys a shout out with our newest features of including your guys' answers up here on the wonderful set behind us. You guys will get a shout out. What you guys thinking? Sounds like this is a solid ep.
I think it's time. I think
good
it's time to
episode.
go watch some more playoff hockey. Hopefully,
Yeah.
the Dodgers win most of their games this week and watch the Laker drama unfold. It's my favorite new series.
Yeah. This is a solid episode, guys.
Y'all can have the basketball drama unfold. I'm gonna just stick with baseball and hockey.
Wrestling.
Love it.
Baseball for instance.
Guys, thank you for watching and listening. You guys
Thank
make
you so
everything
much.
great.
Appreciate it.
Have a great Mother's Day to all the lovely moms out there.
Definitely.
Happy
Want to
Mother's
thank
Day.
you guys for
Out there.
asking me
Happy
to come
Mother's
back,
Day to
fill in.
Thank
All
you.
our moms.
Yeah.
Yep, love you, mom.
That's right. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, as of this podcast.
Yep.
And,
Today actually is
actually,
Mother's
it
Day.
is.
Almost Mother's Day.
It is actually
Mother's
after
Day.
Happy
midnight.
Mother's
It
Day
is
to
Mother's
Wow,
Day.
Mother's Day.
To mother of our podcast, our producer Kilo. Thank you for happy Mother's Day to the podcast, and happy Mother's Day to
Kilo.
Josh, our favorite
favorite mom.
whiner ever. We love you, Dave.
Thank you, Christian, for being our
It is
fill-in
an
today.
absolute
Even
pleasure.
though Josh came in and he was gone,
Yeah, I was just like, all right, well, he's like, I want my spot. Well, you can't have it.
you can't have it here.
Just
So,
gotta
That's
fit
right.
in.
That's right. Stand your ground.
right.
Damn right.
I don't know if you got any shout-outs you want to give.
Yeah, we don't give him enough.
We give him. He came through for us.
Yes.
He came through.
All right, get it, baby.
Give him a rainbow. Give him a
15
rainbow.
Done.
15
Later.
seconds. We cut it in half every time he's on here.
All right. 15-second shout out
15
is
seconds.
going out to my mom, Toy Allen, the person who created me. Thank you, Mom, since it's Mother's Day, and I love you. And you'll probably see me in the next few days because I'm busy. But I love you, and please don't get mad at me.
Wow.
I just want to tell you that actually made me sad,
I really brought me down.
and I'm glad she's here for you.
Go visit your mom tonight.
Yeah,
Don't wait a couple days. Go.
Happy Mother's Day to all moms out there. Thank you for all you do.
This is the part where this episode ends with Mother Lover by The Lonely Island.
And,
Or
not.
with a little bit of Kanye love.
and
What's that last time, Tommy?
before we end this podcast, this episode is dedicated to DJ Drama. So,
Thank
Yep.
you guys.
here's to you.
Miss Baltazar. Is it Angelique?
Raquel Baltazar.
Raquel
Yeah.
Baltazar.
This podcast is dedicated to you. So,
Well, thank you guys.
Rest well.
I appreciate
Love
it.
you up to heaven.
yeah, love you. So,
Thank you for everything you did for us, indirectly and directly.
Indirectly.
Hey,
That works.
she brought you here, she raised you, and you made this. So
Well, thank
rest
you
in
guys.
peace, Miss Baltazar. Love you. Anyways, guys,
Until next week.
later, ya hooligans.
later, you hooligans. Good night.
guys.
Later.
Hit like, subscribe, share.
Adios.